Hey everybody, just wanted to give a 9-month, 10,500 mile review on this 2019 Ram 1500 Laramie that I bought last August. It was an early production build date of May 2018, so it's probably one of the first production runs there. Have had just a couple little nagging issues, mostly electronic controls, but nothing out of the ordinary for a totally redesigned truck. The best way to describe it is just wow, what an improvement from the previous generation. Not to knock anybody, obviously. I've owned two of the previous gens and then an '05, all basically the same trucks, either quad or crew cab bighorns. And this is indeed a Laramie crew cab, the off-road package. And what's unique about this one is it does not have the level 1 or level 2 package. So it gets the bucket seats, but you can still get your nav, but you can't get sunroof, the bigger fuel tank, etc. The biggest advantage is price. The sticker on this is 50 and change, so like 500, as opposed to once you get the level 1 packages and everything, you're generally up to 54, 55,000. So it's pretty nice deal. You still get your Alpine stereo and leather, obviously, chrome mirrors, and so right, yeah, 10,700 miles, nav, leather, everything you want. And I would say the biggest improvement is certainly the interior, the longer back seat. Just tremendous amount of room, extraordinarily comfortable, so it's great for the kids and everybody. And the leather stitching's really nice, very comfortable. And powertrain, this is my 4th Hemi, so I've got probably 250,000 miles experience with this engine. Do wish they'd have the turbo engine, but I think that's in the works, so that'll probably be my next one, is that inline 6 turbo, hopefully about 500 pounds of torque. Foot-pounds of torque would be really nice. This one, compared to my last truck, the 14, tremendously better lower end torque, which I'm really pleased about. That's maybe the thing I didn't like about the Hemi from the previous generations, was more of a top end power engine. I'm more of a torque guy, and this one's just night and day difference from the 2014. Same gearing as my last truck, just this one has a little bit smaller tires. They're 32 inch on 18s. The previous one I've always run 20s upsize, so that's probably a little bit of an advantage having these lighter wheels. And quite frankly, I'm tired of the 20s because they're hell on brakes, and tires are more expensive. Obviously, they do look cool. One thing I'd change from the factory is these tires are about one size too small. They're a 65 aspect ratio, and I'd like to see a 70 like they have on the stock Super Duties and probably the heavy duty Rams also on the 18s. So if I keep it, I would upsize them one size. The Falcon tires, they call them an LT, but they're the same load rating as the non-LT factory tires, so they're not a true E-rated, but they are excellent off-road, excellent in the snow. Very pleased with it. This truck does have the off-road package, which is what I was searching for, and I found this one down near New York City. Been in a lot, 2 or 3 months, so I suspect it was an early build and a kind of a take it or leave it package, because it doesn't have all the super fancy Laramie stuff, but it does have the off-road package, which I'm really pleased with the e-locker. And snow conditions really good, put some weight in the back. And the biggest improvement, towing, with that added low end torque. And it does have the 392s in it, which I wouldn't have any other way. But I do yank this pontoon, which is 35 feet from ball to prop on it, probably right around 5,000-6,000 pounds, fully loaded up with camping gear. And we go to some brutal terrain with a 10 to 12% climb and then descent over 1.5 miles. So it's really working her hard, and it's got all the power you need. You do have to get after it. It likes the throttle, but it'll run as fast as you need to anywheres. I don't run much interstate at all with it. towing. Just like to stick to the 2-lane roads mostly. And so that's my review. Just wow, what a truck. Tremendously better than the previous generation in my opinion. And I would say that if you're not a serious buyer, don't test drive one, because you'll be torturing yourself. So, any questions, leave them in the comments below. And not trying to start any pissing contest or anything, just thought I might be able to offer some valuable insight. And the color is black forest green, which is essentially black, except when it's really sunny out you can get a little green tone, and then the silver bottom. So really pleased with her. And thanks guys.